Hello, awesome Preston Warriors! Well done! We made it this far in this unprecedented situation and knowing our kids' profile, yet we have been able to integrate ICT into our lesson and most of the time we succeeded to achieve our lesson objective. Isn't it so great? Of course, it is great, right? And we always incorporate project-based learning in our MTL department's teaching and learning, such as show and tell, drama assessment, cooking show, and so on. And today, on behalf of MTL department, yay! I'm delighted to be able to share with you guys the HBL lesson that I've designed for my Sec 3 Tamil language class. It's not fully a HBL lesson, but I would rather say it's a blended learning environment. This blended learning environment was designed based on Loriot's conversational framework with 6 types of learning. Loriot developed the LCF to help teachers consider teaching and learning from students' perspective. According to her, it's a distillation of the main observation and concept regarding learning from the various educational literature. LCF recognizes that meaningful learning encompasses individual and social processes interdependence. So, the educational design should encourage communication and knowledge sharing among individual learners, teachers, and peers. The Loriot's conversational framework emphasizes that teaching should itself be an iterative process of learning and it can be used to learn by accusation, discussion, practice, production, collaboration, and investigation. So, are you ready to know how I integrate this into my lesson? The SLS platform and edutech tools like Flipgrid, Dictation.io, and YouTube video was used in this teaching and learning process. Project-based learning was incorporated as part of the blended learning environment. The students are required to interview their grandparents or parents about their experiences in Singapore when they were younger, and the students have to produce an interview video. 4 sessions makes up the blended learning design implementation. Accusation and inquiry were part of the first asynchronous session. Session 2 was face-to-face that include collaboration and practice. Session 3 was an asynchronous which include production. And lastly was asynchronous and face-to-face requiring discussion or reflection. For the first async session, students were required to complete 2 SLS tasks. The first SLS assignment involves students watching 2 YouTube videos that demonstrate key factors to remember when doing video interviews. Then, they must type in Tamil all the tips offered in both videos after watching them. Students use Dictation.io tools because they do not know how to type in Tamil. The second SLS activity involves analyzing interviews from movie scenes. After watching the 3 interview scenes, the students must create a list of all the do's and don'ts of the interview method used in those scenes and explain them as voice recording. They are required to send voice response because the emphasis is on oral skills. The second session was the face-to-face, which involves collaboration and practice. First, I gave feedback on students' online tasks in class, explained in detail what are the key considerations when interviewing people on camera, and explained to them what are the possible questions they can ask. Followed by the teacher feedback, students were paired into twos to practice interview their peers. Then, they were asked to construct possible questions they could ask their parents during an interview on how was Singapore education system when they were small, and post in the SLS interactive thinking tool portion. After everyone had posted their questions, students were worked in pairs to discuss the quality of their classmates' interview questions and provide feedback on their peers' questioning abilities. Then, I facilitate the discussion and give feedback to the students immediately. Third session, the application of knowledge was an asynchronous activity. The students participate in the creation of knowledge. They use Flipgrid to conduct the interviews with their parents. As an asynchronous activity, after everyone has uploaded their interview video, they provide peer feedback in Flipgrid as well. This is the production part where the students work asynchronously to interview their parents. So the reason why I give the instruction in English because most of the time, especially 80% of my class, they do not understand what they are reading. So my focus is oral skills. So I want them to complete their task and then it's going to be asynchronous. I give them the instruction in English. Okay, normally I will give three language, English and Tamil, but this particular part I just give them in English. Okay, once they click on the Flipgrid, then it will bring them to here. So out of 11 students, 10 students actually responded. They completed their task. Okay, this is one of the example. Okay, this is Farhan's interview. Okay, and then after students watched Farhan's interview video, the rest of the class, basically 9 of them, actually give comment or feedback. This is called peer feedback. So everyone actually feedback on how actually he have done. Um, yeah. So this is how, because it's oral skill, and then they just need to verbally give feedback. They're not required to type. They need to talk. The final session of the blended learning environment was asynchronous and face-to-face. Students were required to reflect on the entire process of these blended learning experiences. They are required to share challenges they face during each activity and how they overcome the challenges and what they have learned throughout this entire blended learning environment. Finally, the face-to-face session will be end up by teachers' feedback. Teachers share how they have done. There were few limitations when I carry out this blended learning activity. Firstly, as our profile of students are classified as low achievers, and ensuring them to participate in the asynchronous activity was challenging. Some frequently absent from school, and their work is not up to the requirement. So I have to trick them, saying that it will be part of their assessment and the mark will be keyed into their report book. Then some of them really took initiative to complete the task. Thank you for patiently listening to the sharing. Once again, thank you on behalf of MTL department.